Good morning, friends. Hello, how are you? I hope everything is going well. I'm excited to be joining you this morning. Happy Tuesday morning. Doesn't the week go by so quickly? It goes by extra quickly when you're like me and you're happily sharing all the Stampin' fun around here. That's why I kind of have my little tag name as Stampin' for Fun. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And boy, did I have a busy last week. I can't remember all the details, but I do remember being at Rouge River Brewing Company. What a cool vibe in that place. It's just a local kind of, it's like a pub in my neighborhood, and we did a card class there. So I mean, people got some Christmas gifts, like these cool craft beer kind of things, and some people ate some pizza. But we got nine Christmas cards done using the Calm and Bright kit. So sophisticated, so elegant, so it was fun. And it was just fun to get a girls' night out and watch people enjoying. So stay tuned. There's always extra excitement in my craft room. I think the best way to enjoy Stampin' Up! Products is together and creating with them. But of course, I can't resist saying we've got some things on sale. So shopping is also a super fun experience. And we have a Black Friday sale going on. So if you're newer to the paper crafting world, definitely trimmer blades, the blends markers, and adhesive are the big things you're going to want to take advantage of. Some basic cardstocks are on sale, the white thick, the basic white, the basic black, and the very vanilla. So this morning when I placed my order for cardstock, the basic white was already on low inventory. So if you're watching this and you need some cardstock, don't wait. Place your order right now. The link to shop is in the description. So those are the key things going on. I've been working on my calendar for the new year, so stay tuned for that. So yes, of course, some things are sold out already. That's what Black Friday is all about. It's about like rush, 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 and go for it and grab what you can when you can. So I decided to take the risk. I myself didn't stay up until I guess it would have been midnight Mountain Time. So I did not stay up till 2 a.m., but my body knew. I got up at 5 a.m. and quickly placed an order for the key things. I'll probably place a second one later, but that's what Black Friday is about, my friends. Crazy shopping. But there's lots of things that are not on the Black Friday sale that I would still add to your cart. And I'm hoping to entice you with some of them today. So we're going to do some stamping. How are you guys doing with your Christmas cards? Tell me in the comments. Whether you have been making Christmas cards, whether you've already sent them, whether you've got your list ready, go ahead and tell me in the comments about that. Christmas is such a great time to touch people with our handmade creations. And if you're not sure how to get started making your own Christmas cards, make sure to message me. I have some kits available here. And speaking of kits, actually, it's a little bit different. So I've got all-inclusive kits available so that you can use them as gifts. And I may have, I don't know if I have any Christmas card making all-inclusive kits, but I have Christmas tag making kits. So I've got a few different things and they make great gifts. Okay. Weekend will be the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. For those of you who registered, your packets are ready for pickup. If you ordered shipping, they were shipped a couple of weeks ago, week and a half ago, something like that. So you should have received it already. If not, ask me for the tracking. I've already heard some of you have gotten it, which is great. I cut an extra packet. So if you did not register for the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp, I can I have one class left. Okay. And so let me show you some of the cards. It's actually using the Ornamental Christmas bundle. And I think I've shown these before, but you'll get the tutorials to create them. You'll get the goodie bag. You'll get some consumables with the designer series paper and the gems and all of that. So if I've cut an extra packet so I can quickly kind of order the goodie bag supplies and get that to you. If you haven't made your Christmas cards yet, or you want some crafty inspiration, it's 10 different cards as a part of this Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. And we have an exclusive Facebook group where you chatter. There's bonus project ideas, there's games, chance for prizes, all that good stuff. So for those of you who weren't able to attend an in-person stamp camp, which I just had this weekend, maybe this virtual one is for you, because I have one packet left. So tell me in the comments or shoot me an email, because I'd love to get that in the post for you or ready for you to pick up. Okay, so let's get started with some crafting. I thought I would show you how I made one of the cards from the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp, because I absolutely adore this bundle. It's called the Ornamental Christmas Bundle. And I don't know, there's just something so classy and sophisticated about it. I just really wanted to make one for you so that you could see, and also show you how I used these doohickeys that are part of the suite. They are the large gold hoops, and you may be wondering what to do with these. So I thought I'd show you how I used it on a card. So why don't we get started? Oh, I thought I took out the packet here, and I'm sure I did, but then where did I put it as I was getting my StreamYard ready? Okay, maybe we'll just cut from scratch then. Okay, so let me pull up this part. Okay, does that work? Can you see my tabletop? A little bit messy there, but okay. Good morning. Okay, Kim and Rose have joined us. Wonderful. If you're joining us, say hello in the comments. I love reading your comments so it doesn't feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay, so let's play around with this bundle. I'm going to grab some basic black cardstock, which, by the way, was on sale as part of the Black Friday sale. I guess that's kind of fun, right? It's Black Friday, and black cardstock is on sale, so that's easy to remember. So the sale starts today. It runs until December 1st, but lots of things will be sold out by then, so I wouldn't wait. So I'm going to take this, and I am going to cut it at 5.5 inches. Okay, that's the easiest way to make a card base, I think, because you can easily make 2 cards if you want. So we'll cut that at 5.5. And I think many of you already have trimmers, but if you don't, the paper trimmer is on for 40% off. So if you need a new paper trimmer, I mean, our Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer lasts a long time, so you probably wouldn't need a replacement, but you may need replacement blades, and they are also on sale. So take a peek at that. It's a great occasion to shop. So I'm just scoring it at 4 1/4, and this is going to be our card base. Okay. And we'll take some basic white cardstock, and we are going to cut it at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. So one of the benefits of this trimmer is that these markings on the trimmer don't rub off. Way back when I first started paper crafting, I grabbed a not as great quality trimmer. I don't know from which store. And then after I was using it a while, I couldn't even read the numbers because they rubbed off. That was a shame. So then, but once I've had this one, I use it all the time. This is my main paper trimmer for personal crafting, and easy to use. This doesn't rub off, and they actually go every 1/16 of an inch. So you can get pretty precise cuts. So we'll do 4 1/4 by, no, sorry, 4 inches. Did I do it 4 inches? Yeah, 4 inches by 5 1/4. Yeah, we've got it there. Okay, so let's put that. And then before I take the paper trimmer away, I'm going to grab some of the paper from this suite. So it's called the Modern Christmas Suite. And there's so many papers. Okay. And let's pick which design we want. So there's gold, black, white. Those are kind of the key colors in here. I think that's what gives it a really sophisticated look. So let's see here. I like this one with the stars. See, one side has kind of like a pattern. The other side has like gold foil embedded. It's so gorgeous. Good morning, Linda. Okay, so I'm going to take this pattern here. And then we're going to cut it at, you know what? I'm going to cut 1 inch. Okay. By 5 inches. Okay, but we're going to cut 2 pieces of it. Okay. There we go. So we've got 2 pieces, and we will use that for our card. So I'm just going to, you know, it'll just give a little bling to our card front when we've got some designer series paper popping up there. Okay. So that I don't, let me see if I need to cut anything else here. Let's get a little scrap. I'll cut this 1/2 inch. Half an inch by 4 inches. And there we go. Okay, so then we're going to do some die cutting. I'm kind of getting all our pieces ready. So this is my card base, 5.5 by 8.5 inches. And then we've got our layer, 4 inches by 5.25 inches. And I know you're watching on a video and you can't feel it, but the quality of our cardstock is amazing. And then this is 1/2 inch by 4 inch. And then I've got 2 pieces of designer series paper, 1 inch by 5 inch. Okay, so those are the pieces we've got right now. Now this stamp set has coordinating dies, and there's one that I really love in here. It's got this fun kind of ornament shape. And then there's this fun decoration for your ornament. It fits perfectly in here. So let me show you how those 2 things work out. Okay. And if you're joining late, welcome. I'm showing one of the cards from the recent Jen and Jen Stamp Camp, which will be kind of officially happening this weekend. But because I have 1 extra packet available, let me know if you want to nab that class, even though the registration is over. And I'm going to grab some foil here. Okay, so this is just some gold foil, but isn't it stunning? It's going to coordinate so great with the designer series paper. And I am going to die cut the ornament from this gold foil. And we'll use it as an embellishment or an accent, kind of the focal point of our card. So it's really easy to use our designer series paper because the colors, just use the colors. And then, look at the colors that are in the paper and then use it in your cardstock or in your kind of layers. So that's why I thought, well, let's use some gold because that really gives a nice bling to a holiday card, but it's already kind of popping out in the paper. So why not coordinate with that? And then what I'll do is also pop this on here. And I'm going to do a second one. Okay, so I did one with the gold, and I'm going to do one with the black. Okay, so where's, oh, here. It's like when you wear glasses and they're on your head and you're like, where are my glasses? I was just going to say, where are my plates? And I was holding them in my hand. Do you ever have that happen to you? Okay, so we'll roll this out so that I've got a second one. Okay. Okay, so we're good with this piece. Okay, so we've got two of these pieces now, one in gold, one in black. And then do you remember this fun little die? Let me show you how it works. It matches perfectly with the shape of the ornament. So we can pop it on here and it creates like a little window, like a peekaboo window. It's like giving the ornament a bit of a decoration. Okay, so I think we're done with that. Okay, isn't that fun? And then that's why I have this second piece here, because we can peekaboo the black behind. Okay, so I think we're ready to kind of finish up our card. Let's get all our pieces here. Okay, I think we can go ahead and adhere this. It's funny, I had a little get together with some people from church who had never crafted before, paper crafted before. I gave them all a seal, and boy, did they have trouble using it. It made me giggle because I have gotten so used to it that I don't realize that some people, you know, they push too hard or sometimes using it upside down. So I'll just give you a quick tip. Okay, it's really easy to use once you become friends with it. The stamp and seal word should be on the bottom. Okay, this is the way you want to use it. Okay, here, we'll do it on here. Okay, and then you don't have to push hard. It's all about just having the adhesive catch the paper, and then you just, I don't know, break it. You break the adhesive, okay? And that is it. It's so easy. Okay, so, but maybe if you're newer, you just need to come to my classes and practice with it a little bit, perhaps. Okay, so I just thought it would be fun. I mean, you might wonder, why didn't I just do a 2-inch piece? But I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool to just have a tiny bit of white showing in between. So we'll pop that on. Okay, and this is where we're going to get our fun. Actually, why don't I put this on first? Okay, so I'll just put some adhesive on this ornament. And then we will pop that up. And let me get, when I say pop it up, I mean use our wonderful dimensionals, which are also on sale, by the way. Hopefully they're still available. I was going to add that to my second order. Okay. There we go. And if you already placed your order, you can mention that in the comments. It's fun to shop. Okay, so I'm just kind of aiming it kind of in the middle here. Okay, see how it's coming together? So classy, I think, right? Okay, and then I'll put my wonderful gold ring. And you may be wondering, how do we adhere this? I think the best way to adhere it is with our glue dots. These little things are small but mighty, I will tell you. So what I'm going to do is just kind of There's like a tiny glue on there. I'm actually pushing the ring up against it. Okay, and then you can just kind of roll it behind. So you can put as many as you want. It's a pretty big ring, so I might do one in kind of four quadrants here. Okay, kind of pick up that glue dot. It just gives it, like, what a cool piece of hardware to be able to put onto your card, right? It gives like that extra wow effect, I think. Okay, so I'm just picking up those glue dots and I'm just rolling them behind. Okay. And it's a lot less messier than a hot glue gun, and plus you don't need electricity then. Okay, so we'll pop that on. Okay, and in case you're worried it's not strong, I'm just going to show you. It's not falling off at all. It's not wiggling, nothing. Those glue dots are amazing. Okay, and then let's take some of that coordinating ribbon. That's what we love about sweets, because everything coordinates. Black and white and gold baker's twine. So I'm going to use the black and gold, I think. And we'll tie it up. Okay, there we go. Let's get my scissors and we'll do a little snip. And guess what adhesive we're going to use to stick that twine on? Those strong but mighty glue dots. Okay, let's get one there. Okay, so already that looks great, but it's nice to have a sentiment. So that was that little piece. Oh, do I have it? It's a little 1/2 inch by 4 inch strip of basic white. I don't know where I put it, so we're just going to cut another one here. Let's pick our sentiment. And there's a great sentiment in this set that's just classy, clean, straight. I'm going to grab that one. Oh, it's already on my block here. Wishing you peace and joy. Okay, so let's take that. Okay. Perfect. Straight down and straight up. Look at that great sentiment there. Let's do a little snip over here. And we'll pop that right on. Okay, what's the best way to put it on? Let's try dimensionals. Let's see if that works. Okay. Whoops, this dimensional's peeking out a bit here. There we go. Okay. And then if I can find my flower accents, it'd be perfect to put a little gold gem there. Let's see. Flower accents come actually from the Kintsugi suite, but I thought they worked perfectly because they were so gold and shiny. Let's stick one of those on. And there we go. Okay, so that, what do you think? Okay, but guess what? You may think that this bundle should only be used for black and white cards. No, no, no. Let me show you. Oh, good news. I found the packet. Okay, so if you want to get in on that class, I found the packet. We're all set there. I want to show you the cards that we did at Stamp Camp this past weekend. And one of them, oh, where is it here? Here. Okay. Totally different color palette there. Okay, this is using Bubble Bath and silver and white. This one's using the, so this is such a great bundle here, the Ornamental Christmas. We've got some words that are great. We've got trees. I actually used it a few times in stamp camp, right? Like we did this card, taught how to do like a watercolor wash. Okay. Yeah. So hopefully that inspires you a bit. Hopefully it gets you itchy to create. And I hope it gets you itchy to shop a little bit too and take advantage of the Black Friday sale offers or other goodies to keep your crafting mojo flowing. Oh, here's another card from Stamp Camp I wanted to show you guys. That's kind of a fun fold too. Okay, so many different options. I am getting all my Christmas cards all ready and organized. So, and I'm really hoping if you placed an order with me this past year that you'll also get a Christmas card from me. We'll see how that goes, but I'm trying really hard, collecting up my stash here. Thanks for joining me today. Let me readjust my screen a bit. What are my options? Hold on. Is this better? Am I a little bit bigger there? No, not really. Oops. No. Let's move this. Okay, there we are. Let me turn on some light. Okay. Well, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. I'm excited to keep crafting, and I'm getting ready because we demonstrators have access to the new product coming in January. So I'm making swap cards so that at my events you'll get some new samples to see, and I'll be showing them on my videos. So there's always lots going on here. Thank you for connecting with me, and don't be shy to reach out. I love connecting with you. Have a great day. Bye.